Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Another video here on the computer, actually. So, if you guys have been long-term... Oh, let me just make sure... There we go. If you guys have been long-term, viewers of this channel, my very first video that is still up, from 2014, actually, 11 years ago, was Minecraft. Terrible quality, but oop, phone's going off. Terrible quality, but I was an admin on this server, and shortly before it shut down. So let me, yep. See, so this was a Skyblock server, and it was pretty much, like. What's the word? It was pretty much like only lasted like pretty much less than a year. But let me show you guys this new realm that I was graciously invited to, and have kind of been building a little bit of a base and a what's the word? A rail system, because that's just what I do. I play Minecraft, right? So I wanted to show you guys a little bit about that, and oh, apparently this is where I am, and there's diamonds right here. So hey, look at that. So with that, I kind of just wanted to get on here and just talk a minute. Just kind of this channel. I made a video 13 days ago, I believe, just talking about kind of positivity and things like that. Oh, Jesus. And just, in general, I think that the world needs a little bit of it right now. And so, what I'm going to do is I'm going to repurpose this channel yet again. I tried the urbanism content for a while, and it didn't really stick. And so, dude, I think the answer was right in front of me, and it was the past of this channel. Yeah, it was a gaming channel, right? But... I think more than anything, it was about just hanging out with my friends and playing games, man. And so I think that that's where I'm going to try to go back. With this channel is kind of go back to the good old days of, recording videos with my friends just because it was fun, right? And so, with that, I want to kind of open this up. I know some of you guys have been watching for 10 plus years, so, in my opinion, you guys are as much a part of this channel as I am, and so, that's just kind of the way I've always thought about things, especially related to this channel. And so, with that, I kind of wanted to invite you guys, not to this realm, this is a private realm, but, to just making some videos. So if you are a content creator, oh, that sounded a little bad, but get your mind out of the gutter, guys. It's all your fault. Alright, this is off the rails. But either way, if you want to hop on, whatever game, CS, well, I guess CSGO ain't a thing anymore. Man, that's kind of terrible. But if you want to hop on and just, play some games and record it, Gmod, whatever the case may be, if I don't own it, I'll think about, purchasing it depending on, what that game's about, stuff like that. So, oh god, I think, pretty much the only game that I downright refuse to play is, Schedule 1, so... Yeah, with all that being said, yeah, just leave a comment down there in the comments down below. I hope to think I'm pretty approachable in that regard, but we can connect via YouTube DM or hell, ooh, this is a lucky room right here. Look at this, two different strings of diamonds. Oh, I love when that happens. But yeah, no. just you know, you guys know how to get a hold of me on Instagram and stuff. I hope. I'm not gonna save my Instagram on here, but those of you that have been watching, you'll know how to get a hold of me on there, or just leave a comment down below, and we can record some videos together, man. I've always wanted to be, you know, in a position where I could record videos and give, you know, the quote-unquote smaller channels and here's the deal, right? Smaller channels, right? Let me talk to you guys for a second about smaller channels. I would consider my channel a small channel. So, you know, especially if your channel's smaller than mine, I want to be able to, you know, give that content a voice, right? And a what's the word that I'm looking for? Kind of give back to this community, because, you know, back in high school and stuff, I quit doing this stuff because of, you know, the stigma, right, behind, oh, you do YouTube videos, and, you know, that I needed to get over that, obviously, and stupid people making fun of me for no reason. But, you know, ultimately, this is awesome, man. I love making videos, and I'm so glad that I'm doing it again, because, you know, it's one of those things that you once a creator, always a creator type of thing. That's how I view it. So I know a lot of y'all, 24 diamonds, man, jeez. I know a lot of y'all probably feel very similar, hopefully, about that type of thing. And so you know, even if you are a bigger creator, or even if you are, you know, much smaller than this channel, I don't really care, man. I just don't. You know, so I've seen content from, like, creators that are, like, 50 subs or whatever, and it's like, how the hell does this creator... I'm actually going to let this zombie kill me, because keep inventories on. But, like, how does this creator not have more, you know, followers, or more... oh, and this is my base. So this is what I was actually wanting to show you guys. You know, how the hell does this creator not have more followers and you know, what do you call it? How does this creator not have more followers? How does this creator not get more traction, you know, on this site? And I think ultimately it boils down to, you know, the algorithm, right? And the algorithm's great. I'm gonna put that out there. The algorithm is what gives, you know, anybody a voice, right? And so obviously it's a necessary evil, but at the same time, it's like all these creators that put in so much work kind of go by the wayside sometimes. And so what am I going to do about it? Well, I am going to give those smaller creators a voice. You know, this is how I am. Not just with, you know, not just with, you know, not just in regards to YouTube in general, but, like, in life, right? If I see somebody who is doing cool stuff, I'm going to try to support them, you know? And so, in any way I can, right? And so one of the ways that I can is to record with, you know, these smaller creators that don't necessarily have a voice yet, type of thing. And so what does that mean, you know, to me is I'm looking for creators that, you know, are very creative, that do fun things, do things outside of the box, and, you know, kind of similar to what I'd say this channel used to be. Jeez.
Narrator narrates all.
Alright, let's turn that off. Friggin' narrator, dude. So, yeah, I'm kind of rambling at this point. You know, if you guys want to be a part of this.
Crafting. Screen element 2 out of 2.
Guys, how do
Use mouse cursor or tab button to select element.
I turn this
Game
off?
menu. Options.
Oh my
Use
god.
mouse cursor or
Oh
tab
my
button
god.
to select element. Game menu.
Oh jeez, dude.
Options. Music and sound options. Use mouse cursor or tab button to select element.
Oh my gosh, dude. Well.
Show subtitles. Off button. Options.
Oh jeez. All right. Well. I think that means that it's the end of the episode. So hey guys, if you guys want to see more of this realm and you want, you know, this to become somewhat of a series, just let me know. Be more than happy to record pretty much every time I'm on here. As you can see, I got a computer that can actually. All right, that's really annoying. That is okay. Yep. Yep. We're done. But yeah, if you guys want to do some stuff with me, just leave a comment down below, and yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.